Nigga, Jodeci boots on.
Big
stomping.
Big ass boots.
Big stomp.
I've been watching Fresh Prince on HBO Max.
Yes, sir.
Like Will used to keep a pair of Jodeci boots on.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
he did.
Like he have on a fit that ain't go with boots whatsoever. Like he have on shorts
He
and
had a boots on though.
Malcolm X dashiki and shit. He have on like tube socks and Jodeci boots. Like what?
He was fresh. He was fresh.
You know what though? We got some stuff to talk about that's really important this week. You know, there's a superstar that's staying in Milwaukee. So I'm going to just say, why don't we just get into the show? Because it's a celebration in Milwaukee tonight.
It's a celebration.
It's a celebration in Milwaukee tonight.
Oh, that's why you wearing the wig.
And it's not.
Why are you wearing the wig?
I was from the islands, but then I thought about the celebrations.
I don't understand how that connects.
No,
He literally just said
it
that.
makes his hand though.
It didn't correlate to me. But yeah, all right. That being said, let's just get into it. Welcome to episode 178 of Technical File, the sports podcast you never knew you needed.
And it's your boy, TIMKINZ, the number 3, a.k.a. Ask It, aka Mr. Give It To Me. How y'all doing this week? Boom, boom, boom.
I'm the Air J.
Only known as
The Air J.
And I'm Camille, point guard of the Queen of Real Life, Tifa Lockhart, the girl next door, you know, holding it down for all the women who love sports.
And it's your boy K Harris, the gentleman.
The gentleman.
The everyday gentleman.
24/7.
But better known as K Diddy.
Take that.
Yeah, bro.
There we go. But anywho, you can follow us on over to our social medias. We got Technical File. Don't forget to put the K on that motherfucker. TECK.
Yeah, damn
on the
right.
Twitter and the Instagram. You can also find us on Facebook, Technical File Podcast. You can find our group. We also have a Technical File Pod Overtime group where you can join in with the listeners, fans, and the fam.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget about us on YouTube either, though. Technical File Podcast.
Make sure you subscribe.
Make sure. Do it. Do it now.
Yeah, subscribe and like. Just go on over here and do that real quick.
Go ahead, do that.
And you probably already heard the episode, so just go on back and just like all the videos because you already like the episode. You might as well. You know what I'm saying?
You know, you don't got nothing else to do.
Yeah,
Might as well go ahead.
Don't forget
Like
about
and subscribe.
www.technicalfile.com.
That too.
What's forgot about that?
There you go. Like I say every week, man, if you guys enjoy being a part of this amazing Tech File fam, share it with everybody you know, man. Your mama, your daddy, your uncle, your granny, everybody. Share it with everybody you know. Sharing is caring, man. It's the sharing season. It's the holiday time. You know, it'll be a great. What y'all can do for us as a gift is to share the pod to someone else.
That's a fact.
So that can be you guys' gift to us is to share the pod to somebody. All right.
Keep
Yeah, tag us while you're doing it so we can actually see our gift in like real time.
Exactly.
Just be like, hey.
Yeah. You know, we appreciate y'all, man. We don't grow without y'all, man. So y'all enjoy it. Let's grow this fam. Tech File Challenge this week. NBA is starting up. Preseason started. NBA season for the start. Rep your squad, man. Let us know who your squads are this year. So, so everybody know. So you already know who I am, LA all day. So, yeah. So rep your squad, man. Let us know. And if you got a new squad this year or if it's another team you trying to support this year, my new team, just so everybody know, I'm supporting the Charlotte Hornets. Because y'all know you my boy over there. So y'all see me posted a whole bunch of Lakers. Now you know. But So rep y'all squads, man. Let us know who your squads are.
I like that.
Squad singular. Like you get one team, Ken.
Well, no, I feel him because like there's a team.
Lakers.
His favorite team is the Lakers.
I'm saying like like I don't want people being like, yeah, I got the Lakers, I got the Clippers, I got the
No, it ain't like that. Like I would watch the Suns. I would like the Suns because Chris Paul is over there, but the Bucks is my squad. But on the West, I'm
I want the Suns to do good because your boy over there.
Right.
Exactly. That's how I am with Charlotte.
I get their point.
Yeah.
I disagree.
Because the thing is, when you're doing it, it's not like it's your squad. It's just the team in the opposite conference that you have.
Rooting for. You got rooting interest in.
I guess for me, it's like I feel like people are gonna be double dipping, so then they can come back at the end of the season like, yeah, my other squad won, so I want like no.
So for the Tech File challenge, just give us your team.
There you
just
go.
The one. Just the one.
We
don't give us no two for the Tech File challenge. Just give us one.
Yeah. What's your squad? Laker fans, I need y'all to show out. Where y'all at?
Y'all don't need no more round.
Hey, we ain't banging on this show, bro.
We ready
Fuck
to
out of here.
Hey, this episode ain't about y'all, niggas. This episode about Milwaukee. It's about the Bucks, nigga. It's about the Bucks.
LA, we running it back. Let's go. Y'all come out here. Let us know. Rip the squad, rip the set. I want to see gold and purple hearts everywhere.
Cats don't even know where Staples Center is, talking about LA all day.
Right.
Couldn't even get there.
But you know where Fiserv is, though.
Exactly.
It's like trying to buy the motherfucker every day.
And technically, you pay for it, so you might as well.
Right. Go ahead and rep what you invest in.
Rep what you invest in. That should be the motto for rooting for every single home team.
Rep what you
Rep what you invest in.
Pay for that motherfucker. Go ahead and just might as well root for that motherfucker.
Right.
But wherever you find podcasts, you can find us. That includes Apple Podcasts,
Mm-hmm.
Google Podcasts,
Yes, sir.
Stitcher,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
SoundCloud,
For sure.
Indeed.
Spotify,
Spotify.
iHeartRadio.
Oh, can you hear that?
I heard a jingle
Okay.
from that wig you got on.
Now I got my dog tags on.
Amazon Music.
Yeah, they there too. I'm so sad.
Himalaya,
Like a player.
Wooshka,
Ooh.
and wherever you're listening to this podcast now. While there, make sure that you like, subscribe, rate, and review. 5 stars is better. It helps us, and we appreciate it.
Another free way to support the pod. Another way to give us a gift, a rating. We haven't had no ratings in a long time. That'd be another great gift. Another great gift. So we are going to shout out the top listening cities from the past 2 weeks since we had a unscheduled bye week last week. Appreciate y'all for understanding. We needed some time away. Number 1, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Hey.
Shout out to the hometown.
Shout out.
Number 2, Phoenix, Arizona.
Oh.
Phoenix.
Oh, they already coming on board. They want to hear your boy talk about them.
Yeah.
No, that's all the Milwaukee people moving to Phoenix.
Right.
That's
Everybody and their mama moved to Phoenix right now.
Oh, what the?
They're Arizona,
Houston.
Either there or Houston.
Hell yeah.
Dallas too. Anywho, number 3, we got Missouri
Why
City,
we get
Texas.
Copris Cove and all them every week.
Right. Missouri City,
Mizzou.
Texas is our
What
Texas city.
Missouri City. What up?
Number 4, we got Columbus, Ohio.
Okay.
Ohio.
What's going on?
That where Bow Wow from?
Yes, it is. No matter what he tried to rebrand himself as with that one album when he throwing up the Atlanta A, like, you're not even from there.
He was repping Atlanta hard.
I forgot for a second where he was from. I was like, wait. It almost worked, Bob. Almost worked.
Almost got me.
Almost got me. But I was a big fan. I remember. Number 5, we had Essex, Maryland.
Okay.
Okay,
All right, Maryland.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Number 6, we got an international alert in the top 10. Burr, 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 burr.
Oh.
Okay.
Milan, Italy.
Oh, okay. Well,
Okay, all right.
let us know who you are.
Vincenzo.
Let us know who you are. Hit us up on social media. Let us know.
You be sounding creepy every time you do that. Let us know who you are.
I just want to know fashion motherfuckers in like, oh yeah, I'm listening to y'all. I'm like, what? Shout out, nigga.
Maybe I find a different way to word it or something like.
That's like when Tim used to ask people to hop in our DMs and shit. Like
that is, yeah, he did used to always.
Or no, you used to slide into.
It was the other way around. Yeah.
Slide in.
Of course, because you aggressive. You got to be the one doing the action.
Anywho, number 7, we got. Y'all ain't gonna say hey to Fort Lauderdale?
Oh shit! What up, though? What up? What up?
Number 8, we got San Francisco, California.
Hello,
San Francisco.
Thank you. Appreciate y'all.
Was it the San Franciscan treat? Is that a thing? It ain't the thing.
It used to be some shit like that.
Rice-A-Roni.
Yeah.
Number 9.
Y'all bougie. Like, you know what Rice-A-Roni is, man.
Oh no, I definitely will still eat some Rice-A-Roni. I'm not too good for Rice-A-Roni.
What though?
I'm not gonna be that person. Number 9, we got Charlotte, North Carolina.
What up, Charlotte? Y'all stay.
Speaking of your second team, your second home.
What up, Charlotte? We here.
Second home.
Y'all get love. I
told you, we're bringing it.
I want to move to Charlotte. That's my number 1 city to move to. So yeah, y'all keep coming back. Your boy always gonna show y'all love. Y'all show me love.
You gonna be a miserable Laker fan in North Carolina? That's another hour later.
Yeah.
Oh my! You will be sitting at midnight waiting on these games.
It's rough now. Yeah. This shit. I'm at 12 and man. And they lose. I be heated. I watch y'all take an L. Jesus Christ.
Like, I'm tired for nothing.
Oh, it's gotta be rough for those. Probably why they be like, man, fuck this, bro. I ain't
right. But number 10, we have another international city in the top 10 this week.
Mm-hmm.
Budapest, Hungary.
Oh shit, Budapest. What's going on? Welcome, Budapest.
Wow. It was popping with the international listeners this past 2 weeks. Well, these past 2 weeks. So I'm gonna shout all of those countries out. We already heard 2 of them, but we had Italy, as mentioned, United Kingdom,
UK.
We had Belgium.
Okay.
We had Hungary, as mentioned.
Oh, I see they back.
We had Russia. You was looking ahead. You saw Russia was back.
Welcome back. Welcome back, Russia. We missed you.
We had Germany.
Okay, Germany.
Okay. And we had Sweden.
Sweden, dope.
Damn, we just lost Spain forever.
Spain
Spain.
I told you, Spain is traveling right now. That's why we're getting some hits. I'm telling you. I bet you Spain is still listening. Like, I'm about to be sound creepy like in Spain, if you listening.
Let us know you're okay.
Let us know.
Please.
Let us know.
But yeah, now we got all that out the way. All the housekeeping is taken care of. It is time to get into the topics of the week. And we got some. It is time.
Only one that matters.
Yeah, we're going to start from the top with the top news.
I might as well just mute my shit.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
What up, Bucks fans? This is Giannis, the Greek freak. I'm excited for today. Big day today. I'll be here in Milwaukee for the next 5 years. This is my home. This is my city. I'm excited to be a part of this organization. I'm excited to go to war with my teammate. I'm excited to walk around this city, and it's been amazing, man. It's been amazing, and the show goes on, and let's get it. What up, Bucks fans?
Y'all was nervous.
All these motherfuckers out here trying to steal our boy. He said, "Fuck off."
Man, everyone was trying to steal him.
I'm happy for y'all.
He was like that Wolf of Wall Street. I need to see that clip.
I'm not going there.
Right. Guess what? I'm not leaving.
I
yes, Giannis signed a 5-year, $228.2 million supermax contract to stay.
Gave that man quarter billy.
Quarter billy. And I bet you he get free cops from here on out, too.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, cops, Oakland Euros, George Webb, fucking
Cousins.
Buffalo Boss. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, this man should eat free for life. I'll pay his that.
Hey, he gonna fucking get fat. He know this shit.
Yeah.
Too much.
Funny. He said he's up over 250 now. Like, that man came in, what, under 200? Like, shit.
He was like me when he came in the league.
Yeah, but he probably around like 170.
I don't think he was no 170, fam.
Like, that's malnourished. Like,
yeah. He was tiny. Teeny tiny.
That's a Tim stat, right? That was a true Tim stat. That was a true Tim stat. That was a throwback true Tim stat. But yeah, I'm gonna actually break down how negotiations went. After that, I just want to know how y'all took the news. Like, what were you doing when the news broke? And then I just want to, if you guys want to get off your chest.
This is Giannis, the Greek freak. I'm excited to be here today.
This was a really different shit. Like, wait a minute.
he thought she was getting pucked. Like, wait, y'all got Giannis on here?
She was about to spaz, dog. Camille, it would have just been tech foul. You would have seen nothing else. Camille would have been going off the screen and shit. She was about to
My fault, yeah.
Like, what?
He told
He's gonna get up and run away like on Maury and shit.
You are not the father. Cartwheels and shit in the background. Missed the whole interview.
My fault.
Missed the whole guest appearance from being. I will probably. Yeah. I got to work on that. From when we get famous, we got to be able to handle that type of environment better. But yeah, that was a good test, and I almost lost it. So
you were this close.
I was close.
I seen it on your face. You was about ready to flip your shit. He talking to me?
All right, man. That's something give me last.
Saved you from yourself.
We got a lot to talk about.
Like that lady on that menu, and I. Oop.
Yeah.
No. Okay. So, negotiation. So, per The Athletic, this is how it went down for Giannis to put his name on that contract.
Mm-hmm.
As we know, he came back to Milwaukee on the 29th of November. A few days after that, he met with his agent to discuss the extension and kind of figure out where they wanted to go from there. On the 5th of December, day before his birthday, he got a visit from his owners, and his agent came through, and they had a talk at his home about the contract, of course. That's when they offered him that 5-year contract that we just mentioned. Talked about roster and strategy moving forward. They had Horace jump on the call and give some input there. After the meeting, it was no resolution. Giannis just said, hey, thank you for the information. I'm gonna process that. Then he had his birthday. They had the whole prank thing with the pens in his locker. Funny. Although he got annoyed. On the 10th, the Bucks had what was described as a positive and intimate dinner. And this language from The Athletic was really interesting to me. I'm going to read it exactly how they wrote it. It was a positive and intimate dinner with Antetokounmpo and core players, circle highlight, such as Middleton, Brook Lopez, and Connaughton. That one, I didn't realize that Pat was the core.
I mean, at this point, those are the only 3 players that are still on the team from like 2 years ago. So.
Which is crazy. That's crazy to think about.
Well, I guess DJ and Dante, but they almost got traded, so they probably didn't want to be there anyway.
And also that dinner, you had Coach Bud and the coaching staff. Everyone got a chance to really talk about the future and just, get some team building going on, and also show that they were committed to Giannis and that they wanted to win too, pretty much. That dinner alone didn't do it. On the 12th, the Bucks were able to seal the deal with a late in the process crucial sit-down meeting with the co-owners of the franchise and his agent. They had flew to Chicago on the 12th and had a meeting, and I guess they hashed things out there, and boom, we got Giannis for the next 5 years, for show. 6 years, really. Well, 5. You got to play around.
5 and a possible.
Yeah, 5 and a P. Which I'm cool with. I'm cool with that. So, what were y'all doing when y'all got the news?
So, ironically, I was texting my brother, and we were talking about the jersey patches because they haven't re-upped with Harley Davidson yet. And I was saying, I wonder if it's because like they're waiting on Giannis, because it's like if he leaves, like the value of that jersey patch is gonna go down like exponentially, probably. You know what I mean? So, and then like I had just fired that text off to him, and then like the thing came from Shams. I was like,
not Woj.
I just said, yeah, I noticed that
because everybody off Woj, like fuck you, dog.
I think technically Giannis broke it like on his IG first, and I think Shams was just the first one that was able to turn that into a tweet. But
that is true. He did break it himself.
But yeah, I just sent like a voice note, which I never do. I just sent that back like, never fucking mind, he signed. And like we just like yeah, so then we were just like, it was a lot of yelling and excitement. So that's where I was at.
I was buying a Christmas gift, and I was in the process of it was really hard to find this Christmas gift. So when the news broke, I also got my Christmas gift at the same time. So it was like double the excitement. I was like, you gotta be fucking shitting me. Oh my God. But it was like back to back. Like, it was like legitimately back to back. I was a Joygasm. Yeah, dog.
A Joygasm. There's the title for it.
That's a Joygasm.
That's copyright. We gotta borrow that.
Hey, dude, you got copyright protection.
It's already. Hold on. It's already copywritten.
It's already copyright. Okay.
Yeah. I sent that in already.
We'll put
I'll give you an extra $1 on our thing.
We're gonna lease it out. We'll talk business later.
Put a little extra on the recording section.
But yeah, I was actually getting ready to show the mayor a meme on my phone. So I had my phone unlocked and I was walking over towards him. And then I looked down because I felt my phone vibrate and I saw it was from Shams and it said Giannis Antetokounmpo, and I just quickly pulled the thing down and see what it said, and it said that he was re-signing. And I just thought I was talking too. And I'm like, yes, I'm gonna show you this. I want to show you this real quick. Yo. He's like, what? And I'm like, Giannis is here. And I started jumping around, and where I was jumping around at, we got a lot of Christmas, like gift wrapping paper and boxes laying around, and I had jumped and kind of stumbled over some of it. So then he told me I needed to sit down before I hurt myself. So I literally sitting on the ground like a little kid, just rocking back and forth like like
it wouldn't be a Camille story if you didn't almost bust your ass.
hey, look,
sounds about right.
That's a classic
right. Camille. Always falling over herself.
Stumbling over things.
But man, just pure. Honestly, only word I really could use is a Joygasm. And then Tim told me he got his Christmas gift, and I was like, "This is the best day ever." And this.
Oh, by the way, happy birthday, Tim!
Thank you.
Sure.
Appreciate it,
man.
You're having a good week.
It's been a good week. It's been a good
Hopefully
week so far.
Keep this energy rolling into 2021.
Right, 2020 ain't all bad.
Right.
I'm happy for y'all, man. Ain't gonna lie.
Oh no, 32 has been great. 32 has been great.
Oh yeah, you just turned 32. That makes sense. Yeah.
Yesterday, 32 has been great.
31 can get the fuck out of here.
It's gone.
What are you saying, Ken?
No, man, I'm happy for y'all, man. You know, all y'all Bucks fans, man. They, going on social media, boy, everybody was hella excited. But I'm happy for you. Y'all got y'all star. Y'all got y'all franchise player, man. All y'all need is go ahead and try to get this championship. Unfortunately, it's not gonna happen this year, but maybe a few. But
it's gonna happen this year. Like it has to happen this time. Like y'all did y'all part last season. Y'all made it to the finals. We didn't hold up. But
so what's the over under on how quickly the Lakers are gonna cut Kostas?
Training camp is still going on, bro. It's still the preseason.
They're gonna do him like what was the Jets player who key code didn't work on the Hard Knocks and he went to the door. Oh, I can't remember who that was.
You might be going for the season.
That's okay. If maybe Giannis got in his contract written out already that if something ever happened to Costas that he get cut, he got an automatic spot on this bench. So who knows?
Hey.
He might be
cool. We just can't use him. Like, man.
I mean, they could grow into.
I saw somebody saying like because like Giannis during his press conference last week was kind of like, yeah, I'm just letting my agents figure that out, and they're like, there's nothing really to
figure out.
Like it's either you take all the money that we want to give you, or you want to leave. Like there's no in between really. And they were saying like, yeah, they had to figure out the 2-year, $50 million extension for Thanasis. Like,
duh.
Hey, if that's what it takes, I don't give a fuck.
Ooh, I don't know.
I am so happy though that we can end the Giannis Photoshop.
He been in every jersey in the NBA.
Literally every one. And of all
Around
of
the
those
world.
jerseys he was photoshopped in, Toronto was doing it for the longest. Like Toronto had been saying, we getting Giannis for like 3 years.
Like before Kawhi even left, they're like, it's all right, it's cool, we getting Giannis.
We
Like,
getting Giannis. Who? From who? Where? Where y'all getting this intel from? And they were confident.
Yeah. They had Messiah on their side. They thought they can do all things. I knew.
All things.
No.
Like, no, not this one. Not this one, buddy. The Knicks were funny. All the rumors about Jason Kidd possibly coaching the Knicks. I'm just saying. This was another headline. They might get Jason Kidd to coach the Knicks. Remember this? To get Giannis to come to New York. I didn't forget. I got to say something about y'all too.
And
y'all
after
was cute.
Jason Kidd, man, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Y'all was cute, but y'all was on the list
Yep.
too. Then we had Miami. Oh, Miami. Y'all really
Hold on.
me.
I think we should hold off on Miami. Like they need to be the last one because they got the most bars coming.
All right, you're right. Golden State. Y'all been here for a while too. Y'all been doing this whole Giannis is gonna have so much fun playing with Steph Curry and playing with
Like they don't even have. They never had a pathway to even make that possible.
It never made sense, and yet y'all kept photoshopping my man's in y'all jersey. You don't belong in that jersey.
No, I thought they had
like
a
Andrew Wiggins in the second pick. Like who the fuck want Andrew Wiggins? Like I would rather he walk for nothing and just take my chances. And fucking take on Andrew Wiggins. Like what the hell? Like that's not a trade asset.
Hell no.
No, that's a depreciating asset right there.
Like shit, I wouldn't even want Draymond or Clay. Like, no offense to Clay, but that might be the worst contract in the NBA now. Like, y'all had nothing yet still. He coming. No yet.
No, he ain't. He ain't. We can say it for sure for now. He ain't. He's ours. Stop doing that. All right, Steph Curry contract come up. We start photoshopping him in some Milwaukee jerseys. Y'all get ready for it.
Get ready in 2 years. Hey.
We gonna start it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Come on, bring him.
Hey, don't even speak.
I might as well trade him. You guys.
Nobody try to deal with that, dog.
Might as well trade him now.
They don't try to deal with that, dude.
Lopez and Dante DiVincenzo. What's up?
What?
Deal? We good?
We'll give DiVincenzo the Oladipo treatment. Just trade him for superstars. How many players did Oladipo, like they traded with Oladipo and one player for several
something
superstars?
that was interesting. Just to double back real quick, in that Athletic article, it mentioned the fact that Giannis was starting to step out of his bubble and like talking to more players. And apparently he was working out with Oladipo over the summer, which is why Oladipo's name was brought up as a target for the Bucks. So keep that in mind next year because he's a free agent next season. I'm just gonna say, Oladipo might have a good season. He might look fantabulous.
Hey, we gotta
and we might be able to figure out a way to make it work.
Hey, you make this.
Hey, full mid-level. What's good? So,
that's all we got for you.
Ring check. Let's go.
Trying to win or not?
Yeah. Dallas. That was the only one that I was even mildly worried about, just because like Luka, that's appealing. Like I look at that situation.
Yeah.
They can still keep KP or move him for something else. Like that one was like, I'm worried about y'all. Let y'all keep busting his ass. So
the Bucks cannot beat these Luka-led Mavericks. Like it just don't happen.
Shit, they couldn't even beat him when Luka was hurt last year.
That is true. They can't beat these Mavericks because KP lit them up.
Mm-hmm. That's the thing. They got too much shooting. Like that. Offensively, like that, well, defensively, I guess that's the Bucks' Achilles heel. Like somebody that can just spread you out and just rain threes, because they go and give up open threes. So if you have 5 shooters on the court, like You're dead. Like, they got fucking Willie Cauley-Stein hitting off the dribble 3-pointers. Like,
he hit 2 threes on us last night. And I believe he only had hit 4 in his whole career before that moment.
Damn.
Crazy. I don't know if I got any other...
Too close. Too bad. So sad. Dallas. Fuck out of here. Y'all can't give me...
Lakers fans, y'all got to get thrown in here too, because y'all Photoshop everyone whenever there's a chance. Y'all kept talking about how Costas was going to bring Giannis to the Lakers.
He was the first piece of the puzzle.
Who said?
And Jason Kidd.
I can pull up the memes. I can pull them up.
It wasn't even necessarily fans. It was people talking about like, oh, Anthony Davis ain't signing because he's trying to see if Giannis gonna come here next year.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that?
AD and LeBron
like 3 weeks ago.
Pay cuts to perform the big 3.
Remember that?
I remember that.
Fuck out of here.
They weren't real fans.
You know what?
Yes, it was. It's the epitome of real fans.
No, it wasn't.
Real Laker fans.
Real Laker fans are annoying. You just be oblivious to it.
Bucks fans is annoying. Y'all already talk about it's preseason. Y'all talk about fire blood and shit. Like, come on now.
I mean, those people are annoying. I won't deny that. That is.
I mean,
that shit. Come
I ain't got nothing to say. I say the same shit about Packers fans. Like they unreasonable.
They are.
But it's more of y'all, so y'all gonna get this work.
It's more of y'all unreasonable ones than it is of us logical ones. So good thing we got a microphone. But yeah, Laker fans, nah, that ain't happening. Y'all gonna have to be going against this man. So get ready for that.
Nobody's scared of that nigga.
Is it time for Miami now?
It's time for Miami.
Miami.
Miami. Y'all was talking about he got a house in Miami. I was like, when he got a house in Miami? He be down in Miami like that? But apparently he had a house in Miami.
Yeah.
Right. Giannis. That don't even sound like a Giannis thing to do. Anywho. Then y'all beat us in the playoffs. Y'all got us. Y'all got us. That was an embarrassing second round exit for us.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all clowned us, and rightfully so. Rightfully so. But then y'all started being, and we're going to be even better when we get Giannis. I was like, wait. What you talking? And y'all started pulling all these links about Bam and his agent and the connection and how Pat Riley is a magician, which he is, and how he could figure out a way to get it in the Miami Heat culture and how perfect it was for Giannis. And I got to admit, Miami Heat culture do sound like Giannis. But y'all was going ham. And then the moment that man signed, I literally saw somebody say, I ain't mad about it. Tyler Hero gonna be better than him anyways. And I said, y'all niggas out of control.
Hey, this nigga got a song named after you the best friend.
Right.
Like, immediately no rings. Like, come on, dog.
Now y'all acting like the hurt dude who be at the gas station when he be like, hey, beautiful, hey, let me talk to you.
Wasn't that code anyway?
Oh, fuck you, dude.
No, if you too, ho. Like, nah. I am so glad that he re-signed because y'all were being insufferable. Y'all was going ham. Y'all was worse in Toronto for a while. And I was like, where did y'all even come? Like, why is this a thing? Y'all was talking a lot of yik-yak. And now y'all don't. Now y'all saying he ain't that cold and y'all okay.
He ain't that guy.
Okay.
Honestly, they was talking shit before. Like, they were like the main ones, like talking about he ain't that cold, he ain't that tight, yada yada. But y'all the same ones, like photoshopping him into every photo. Ones like being thirsty on Twitter. Like, you can't have it both ways. Like, he can't be garbage and like the missing piece to a championship. Like, it don't work like that.
But now, so I got one more. Woj, you almost got us, buddy. You almost got us with that tweet where you spilled the beans and you worded the tweet in such an obvious way when you know how to float around it. As we previously discussed, you be lasered in and focused in and reaching towards and coming close to and around the corner to the roundabout kitty corner from. You know all these different words to describe how close something is from happening without actually saying it's happening. But when it comes to the Bucks, when it comes to them landing Giannis's guy, you don't know the right words to say. You just go out and I'm like, yeah, they're going to do a sign and trade. It's done deal. How dare you not have tact? The gall, sir. The gall. And that is why you ain't getting on this stuff.
You ain't getting no scoops.
You ain't. You out of here, buddy. Oh, and Stephen A. and other pundits who were just kept saying, you shouldn't sign. I wouldn't sign. Don't sign because you could go here and you can do this instead. F y'all too. He is here. He is ours. Okay. He loves us and we love him. And that's where we at right now. All right. That's where we at right now.
Bucko.
What I will say is that I'm happy that he decided to stick around because we finally got like a franchise cornerstone that wants to build with the city. And he pretty much built that damn stadium by him, not by himself, but it's the reason why. He's a huge reason why we had a Pfizer reform. He's a huge reason why a lot of downtown is getting restructured and remade to accommodate that stadium that we have down here to try to get this all-star game here and shit like that. Like, there's a lot of things that he's been a magnet for with this team on top of just helping our status as a city. So it's for him to be able to stick around as a fan who's been here when they was trying to give away fucking 40 seats for nothing. Like, we've been here when we get excited because Corey Maggette, the sixth man of the year, decided to most improved, tried to sign with the Bucks. Like, damn, hey, we getting somebody most improved. Like, those years are gone. John Salmon's being the happy point. Like, the fuck, dog. Like, we was there doing this bullshit, dog. Like, ecstatic. Now we got somebody to actually stay excited for, and other players gonna want to come play with them. We gonna have a window, got a chance, and I'm happy that we, as Milwaukee, actually finally got a fucking shot.
And I do want to say, too, real quick, jokes aside, the relationship I feel like Giannis has with the city is special. He really did come here as a kid. Like, we made the joke, skinny, 18-year-old kid who had never been to America, couldn't drive, couldn't do nothing, tried to run from the credit union to the arena in the wintertime because he had sent too much money back home, and random strangers on the street was like, hey, that's the new rookie, and let's give him a ride. Like, we watched Giannis grow up here, and now he is a grown man with a little family, and he's a back-to-back MVP, 4-time All-Star, Defensive Player of the Year. We watched him accomplish all that. We watched him grow, and to see him choose to stay here and keep building is special. Like, I look forward to the next 5 years of confirmed Giannis in the city.
Fair enough.
And just to kind of piggyback on that, like, I'm probably one of the most dispassionate sports fans. Like, I look at everything cold logically, like, not cold like as in like, mean, but just like, I get it. It's a business. At the end of the day, like, these people need to make best business decisions for themselves. Like, I can't begrudge anybody. Like, but I feel like a sense of, and ownership is the wrong word, but like, just like, he's ours. You know what I mean? Like you said, like, we've watched him grow up. Like, I've seen him go from a boy to a man. Like, I feel so much more invested in his success than any athlete I probably follow, as part of like the teams I root for. So, in the last, like, basically since everybody else started getting worried, like, and I had to actually face like the mortality of like his Bucks tenure, I've been like, oh man, that would suck. Like, just like from rooting, like, I'd be like, I just wouldn't be as, I don't know, like, it would just suck, like, as a fan. So like, for him to stay it's renewed my Bucks fandom, I guess. Like, and like made me cherish it a lot more than I did before, because I always kept like that little bit of distance, but I realize now, like, no, it's special. So
yeah,
okay, you forget
back to that cold analysis shit. Like, just from a practical standpoint, like, him leaving for nothing next summer would have sucked, like, even more. So like, even if like, we get 3 years down the road and he's like, I just don't think that this is, I can get it done here. Like, at least we can trade him for shit to like replenish, as opposed to him walking away and we be out, 5 draft picks from Drew Holiday trade and have Chris Middleton be our best player. Like, we can actually hopefully rebuild, like, if he does decide like to move on at some point.
Quick question: if he leaves, he has opt-out clause 2025. 2025 is the last year that we have a first round pick, ain't it?
27.
Yeah,
but that's still 2 years as opposed to 5.
Which one of y'all getting a Giannis tattoo first?
All right, chill out.
No, that ain't happening. I don't even have my wife tattooed on me. I guess I get Giannis.
We've been talking about this nigga for 45.
I have no tattoos. My first one gonna be a Giannis one. No, sir. No, sir.
Minutes, we've been talking about this, bro. Somebody got to get tattooed.
Hey, we told you
I swear,
dog, you want your
they've been in here like,
you.
man, I'm just so happy. And if it wouldn't have happened, but when we was talking, they didn't talk about us when we was in our dumps, fam, with the Lakers, dog, and we finally got LeBron. We was happy. We got like 10 minutes, dog. We got like 10 minutes to talk. Y'all been talking for 30
when they won.
Hey, can't get y'all short.
That was not a bit.
No, we was
just sit here and take it. Oh,
yeah.
Fam, we got 10 minutes. Y'all been going, fam. We've been going for 50 minutes. We've been on for 50 minutes.
Hey, well, y'all gotta let your spot. Y'all to
bring up the wrap it up box and shit. Wrap this shit up.
I know next time, fam. We gonna take our time next time, Ken.
Somebody else give some attention.
Next year when we win the championship, we're gonna take our time, fam. Next time.
They finna come in throwing LeBron name in here. Shit, he got shit to do with him.
Right.
Hey, but LeBron.
Anthony Davis.
Did y'all saw the list? They had Anthony Davis above LeBron. So above Giannis. So it don't even matter.
See what Giannis said? Like, all right, bro.
But no, that is We'll move on. But it's a good day in Milwaukee for sure.
No, fuck that. We going another 15 minutes. I ain't done yet.
We'll record everything else separate, bro. That's it. We gonna shut this shit down right here.
In fact, we gonna go beat by beat. You said that they met when he came back from Greece.
Huh?
Who all was in that meeting?
Who was in that boat?
Hell no.
This is the closest thing I've had to a championship in my lifetime. You better chill out.
This is fair. This is fair.
Y'all had like 3 down years and want to talk like y'all got us out the mud. Like the whole fucking league was after we got it.
We started from the bottom, goddammit.
And when y'all got LeBron, we gave you your spotlight. When y'all got AD, we gave you your spotlight. When y'all didn't get Paul George, we gave you your spotlight to complain.
Hey, man, fuck Paul George.
Yeah.
Wait. Can we not admit at this point that Paul George did y'all a favor?
Hey, he did.
Like, you need to thank him. Like, look, he could have been throwing shit off the backboard for y'all instead of the Clippers. He did you a favor.
And then I was like, yo, the Clippers really paid him that, bro.
Yeah, he got max too.
They really paid him that. I'm like, okay, all righty.
PG and AD both got paid.
Jesus Christ. AD deserved it.
And LeBron. I don't even think we talked about that yet, have we?
He got
it's been a while since we've been here. LeBron got paid too.
Mm-hmm.
Because AD got paid, 3 days after LeBron or something like that? A couple days?
No, AD got paid. Yeah.
No, and he got a brand new Rolls Royce, bro. Could barely fit that bitch.
I saw it.
That motherfucker clean though, bro.
He probably could fit in that motherfucker. Shit, as much as he paid for that bitch, I'm guaranteeing he got leg room.
That motherfucker clean.
He'd probably figure something out to make sure that he could be comfortable.
I mean, if Shaq can fit in a Ferrari, like AD can fit in a Rolls.
That still don't make sense. Shaq shouldn't be in no Ferrari. But no, for real. Let's move on. We do have a lot of stuff to talk about still. But again, a great day in Milwaukee. Mark this day down. December 15th.
Happy for y'all.
Great day. Great day in history.
Are you really?
I know, real talk. I'm happy for y'all. Like, ain't no hating at all. That's just,
Stop talking about this.
Because when the Lakers and Bucks play, that's going to be dope because, I hope everybody healthy. Hope y'all is healthy so we can figure out who the best for real. And we already know who it is.
We're actually going to talk about that a little bit later on. We're going to hit the NFL first, and then we're going to, go into the radio. No. Yeah, NFL first, then the radio, and then we'll come back for NBA preview. So the playoff picture is starting to come into focus in the NFL. Mm-hmm. Kansas City, Pittsburgh, Green Bay, and New Orleans have all clinched spots in their respective conferences. So that's 2-2. The current picture looks like this. You got the Kansas City Chiefs in the number 1 spot. Pittsburgh Steelers 2. The Buffalo Bills 3. Tennessee Titans 4.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the wild card spots, you got the Browns in the 5th spot, the Colts in the 6th spot, and the Dolphins in the 7th spot. Mm-hmm. You got the Ravens, Raiders, and Patriots all on the bubble. It should be pointed out that the Ravens and the Dolphins have the same record. So the Dolphins just have a tiebreaker over the Ravens to put them in the playoff picture, but the Ravens have a really good shot to finish it out. The NFC playoff picture, you got the Packers number 1 spot after thrilling victory they had on Sunday against the Detroit Lions. And the Saints in number 2 spot after their thrilling loss to the Philadelphia Eagles. We got the Rams at 3. We have the Washington football team at 4 because they are the NFC East leaders at this point, clear cut by a game. 5th seed, we got the Seattle Seahawks, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the 6th spot, and then the Arizona Cardinals in the 7th spot. Now you got the Vikings and the Bears both on the bubble. Mm-hmm. They're a game behind the Cardinals. Then you have the Giants and the Eagles still in fighting position for their division. Keep that in mind. We're gonna go through the pick, and we'll kind of elaborate on some of the playoff scenarios a little bit more as we kind of go through this upcoming week. But first, I want to shout out Elliot for winning week 14. Shout out to the Elements Podcast.
Congratulations, brother.
Shout out, brother.
Shout out, sir. And I wanted to give just a quick overview of the season top 5 because we only got 3 weeks left. So Rodrigo is number 1 right now. Elliot at number 2 spot. Elliot, you close. Rodrigo, he got 1,164 and you got 1,157. So
7 points.
It's close. You got Johnny right there as well, 1144. You got Omar, 1125. And then I'm at the 5th spot, 1036.
Hey.
Between the two of you, because I know Ken and Tim had a personal battle. They were talking about who was going to finish ahead of who. Y'all are also really close. I don't have y'all numbers, but I know y'all are in fighting distance.
I got him by 14.
Oh, by 14?
Like we're literally 10 and 11.
Damn.
I'm up by 14.
Out of how many?
Shit. Number 1 got 1164. I got 859.
No. I mean, how many people are competing?
It's 19 people in the pool.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You're doing all right.
So let's make some picks. If you are also in our pick 'em pool alongside with us, make sure you get your phone out and make the picks along with us.
Pick 'em.
Let's go through it. Week 15, we got the Chargers going up against those Raiders.
Raiders.
Like coach.
Raiders going to win. I got to start picking based on football. Raiders going to win that game.
Yeah, Raiders
they should win that game.
Yeah.
I feel like
Didn't they won last week too?
Did what?
So shouldn't the Raiders have won last week too? Didn't they lose to somebody?
Yeah, that's why they fired the
smacked.
DC. They said, gotta go. But yeah, I'm going to go with the Raiders. They should bounce back this week against the Chargers. They're just too inconsistent still, the Chargers.
Mm-hmm.
But it sounds like Tim thinking about going with the Chargers.
No, I'm going with the Chargers.
Okay.
Yep.
I still want to call them San Diego, but yeah.
Right? It's still kind of weird that they're Los Angeles. We have the Buffalo Bills up against the Denver Broncos.
Buffalo.
Definitely Buffalo. That's a clear sweep.
My guarantee win for the week.
So a question about this Packers game on Saturday. So it's on NFL Network. Is it playing anywhere locally?
Yeah, it'll be local too. All Packers games are
channel?
broadcast locally. I'll find out.
Okay.
But they're all broadcast locally.
I think McCaffrey back too, ain't he?
Nope, they say he's not playing.
Oh, Mike Davis be hooping though.
Hooping?
On the football field?
Yep.
He wouldn't let that die. He can't take the L's. He just
can't.
Hey, I asked the question.
To that buffet.
I had to stand up.
You have the head table of the buffet.
Another L, please.
May I have some more?
But yeah, I got the Packers. They control their own destiny now that they're number 1 seed in the NFC. And after this, they got the Titans. They got the Titans and the Bears after this. The Titans might be an L.
Oh my God, Derrick Henry finna have 400 yards running.
Derrick
Henry finna hit the hole and be gone. Them motherfuckers don't want to tackle for shit. And his big ass ain't finna. No, Derrick Henry finna set the new league.
And it's gonna be cold.
Yeah,
he finna set the single season rushing record. But he finna have a career high of 1,000 yards in one game. Them niggas ain't finna stop him.
But then they got the Bears for that. That's a win. So.
Oh,
that's a dub.
Derrick Henry gonna have 8 touchdowns by himself. He gonna have that college game that old boy had. What he had 400 yards and 8 touchdowns. But who y'all got this week? I got Green Bay.
Yeah, Green Bay.
Clean sweep.
Mike Davis with 200 yards.
We got the as I mentioned, the 6 and 7. Both teams are 6 and 7. Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings.
Who cares?
Both of these teams are bubble teams.
Bears.
You need this game. Like you need this game to stay in
Mitch
contention.
had a hell of a game last week. Mitch had a hell of a game.
Yeah.
For him.
Yeah, no, he did.
He did. He had a hell of a game. He was making throws that he normally don't make. He was out here.
Minnesota had.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I said Minnesota was. It's gonna be y'all got to deal with Cook. Like they defense trash and y'all defense is good. But it's like the inverse.
Didn't they? They already played Minnesota and Cook won. That ain't no problem. Not for Chicago.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a couple injuries ago, but
yeah, and then plus they kind of meshed and Cook came back like a man on a mission since he got back.
Yeah, Hicks not bad either.
Yeah, no, see that's going.
Y'all right up the gut. Oh my God, he gonna have 200 yards too.
Damn, dude.
I hate to do it.
Yo, that receiver.
I was gonna say I hate to do it to Ken, but I'm going Minnesota.
It's all good.
I Minnesota.
That receiver.
That's why I wanted the Packers to draft, and them niggas drafted him.
Yeah.
Who?
That's all I wanted all season. Justin Jefferson was cold in college, and when the draft came, I said the only player I want in the entire draft was Justin Jefferson.
And here we are.
That's why we drafted Jordan Love because he was gone.
Yeah, that's true. That's who the Packers wanted, and then But is Ken the only one going for Chicago this week?
Hell yeah.
Also, Ken, the teams you should be rooting against just for your playoff life is you want Arizona to lose, you want Tampa Bay to lose, and you want Seattle to keep on losing.
That's hard to me. I don't want to lose like that.
Really gonna catch Seattle, I don't think. But
we ain't gonna do shit in the playoffs anyway.
I mean, they gotta win out, and Seattle gotta lose that, right?
Yeah,
they ain't gotta take Seattle's spot because the Cardinals are only 7-6. So if Arizona lose out and Chicago, do what they supposed to do.
Who played against Arizona this week?
I got it in the note.
I think they got a good. Yeah. They got a Arizona.
Arizona this week. Well, we'll get there in a second. But
we'll get there.
Yeah.
Oh God, he gonna have 200.
We got Detroit and Tennessee. Yeah, that's 200 for Derrick Henry.
Didn't he just have 200 yards this past week?
Oh, Derrick Henry went crazy.
I'm pretty sure he just had 212 yards rushing this past week.
Yeah, I don't know I know he had a huge game though.
Like, bro, he's finna end the season with every game he's playing. He's going against a defense that can't stop his ass. Granted, can't nobody stop him, but
14. Derrick Henry rushed the ball 26 times for 215 yards and 2 touchdowns in the win against the Jaguars.
I feel like he finished the season strong last year too. He had like a string of 200-yard games, right?
He had like 3 or 4.
Be wearing people like as soon as people get worn down, like he gets stronger.
It get cold. He's 6'4", 290 pounds of all muscle. God damn, bro. And then he be moving. He be moving. He runs straight up. Hit me if you want.
Bro, this nigga runs straight the fuck up.
You want straight up, bro. Like, I wish you would hit me. No fucks given.
I was like, bro, you run straight up.
Clean sweep on Tennessee and the straight running Derrick Henry. We got the Houston Texans up against the Indianapolis Colts.
I'm going
black quarterback. I don't believe it, but black quarterback.
Colts should win that game. Jonathan Taylor looking good.
He's starting to come into his own.
He's running into form now too. We have the 1-2 Jacksonville Jaguars.
Come on now.
They won their first game, ain't won since. Minshew is the starter again.
Yeah.
Up against the Baltimore Ravens, who are still fighting for their playoff life after they pulled out that big win on Monday Night Football again.
That was a hell of a game.
Good fucking game.
When Lamar had to leave the game, he definitely had to go to the bathroom, didn't he?
He said he didn't.
No, the memes yesterday were hilarious. Like all the shit memes.
It really was.
He claimed he ain't pull a Paul Pierce.
Y'all see the video of him going through the door?
Yeah, when he was running back.
That's how you do it.
I was like, yeah.
Hey, but I'm on board with taking a shit being called a Paul Pierce. Like that's come with that.
So I was like, that shit funny. Paul Pierce.
This is my other guaranteed game of the week.
Baltimore.
Mm-hmm. Come on now.
Yeah, that's a strong limb you're going out on there.
Yeah,
Right.
that's easy money.
Yeah, and
Hey,
after
the
this,
team that scores the
Baltimore
most points wins the game.
Baltimore has the
right,
Giants
John
and
Madden.
the Bengals
Yo,
after
ass.
this. So I think it's pretty good for their chances to get in since the team ahead of them is Miami.
Yeah, I mean,
I think I saw a stat that said that before, like when Lamar left the game, like the Ravens had like a 44% chance of making the playoffs, and then after he came back and threw that touchdown, it was up to like 67 or something like that. So they significantly helped their playoff chances.
Baltimore has an easier ending to their schedule than Miami. As mentioned, Baltimore has Jacksonville this week, then the Giants, and the Bengals. Meanwhile, Miami, the team ahead of them, they have the Patriots this weekend, which that should be a win. That could be a win. You know, Miami plays New England pretty well. But after that, they have the Raiders and the Bills. So unless the Bills are shutting it down, like we already good, that's going to be an L probably.
Yeah, the Bills.
Tough, but I would still expect Miami to beat the Raiders, but Baltimore still probably will win out. And if they lose to the Bills or they lose to the Patriots, then
yeah, but the Patriots just got eliminated from the playoffs, so
hey, they might just want to ruin the party for someone else.
I can see Bill being that way.
But I got Miami over the Patriots this week.
Ditto.
Yeah, me too.
I like quarterback.
The San Francisco 49ers going up against the Dallas Cowboys.
I'm going Dallas.
San Francisco.
Yeah.
Just for the record, Dallas could win out and go 7-9 and still miss the playoffs because they have lost the tiebreaker to the Washington football team, and Washington already has 6 wins. So, plus Dallas has Philly after this, and the Giants. So there's divisional games to end out after the San Francisco game.
Yeah, I'm going with San Fran.
For sure. We got the Seattle Seahawks up against the Washington football team.
Man, that pass
Washington
rush.
defense.
Yeah, for Washington. That pass rush is serious.
Yeah.
They done grew up. They grew up. What Tomlin say to Chase Young after the game? I hope we're never bad enough to have a player like you. Like you, you are
to be able to draft a player like you.
Really bad to get somebody like that. That young man is.
He a fucking beast.
Yeah, he a monster. He a monster for sure.
I'm going to see.
Yeah, I'm going to Seattle because they still got to hold. Oh shit, Terry. F1 gonna go off.
I'm actually
DK Metcalf
go
will
with
go
Washington.
Because their defense is nice, man. Alex Smith is just the game manager like he's always been. So
Alex Smith might not. Do we know if he's playing?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Because if he's not playing, I will change that to Seattle.
I'm
if
going
Alex
Seattle
Smith is playing, it's Washington.
I'm going Seattle.
We got Tampa Bay and Atlanta.
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay.
Oh yeah.
ATL.
Tampa Bay.
We have the winless New York Jets.
Come on now.
They had their chance. I thought they was gonna do it, but they didn't. Against the Rams.
Third guaranteed game of the week.
That's a fact. We can just move on from there. We have the Philadelphia Eagles against the Arizona Cardinals. This is an interesting matchup. Jalen Hurts got his first start last week against the Saints. Philly got that win. Hurts is supposed to start the rest of the season. As mentioned, it's divisional games to end out for Philly as well. They got Dallas and Washington.
I think Philly could. I don't know.
Arizona need this win too. This is the game with playoff implications. This is why football always can market their stuff no matter the record, because this game means something, even though Philly is 4-8-1. Like it means something. So,
what's the over/under for 200 rushing yards between the two quarterbacks?
Oh man, they might. I mean, Hurts had 100 last week.
And Murray can get you 100 easy too.
They gonna combine. They're gonna go over 200. Combine.
Over/under.
I'll take the over. That's a good. I'm gonna write that down. That's a question to ask. Over or under.
I'm gonna go with Arizona on this.
I'm going Arizona though.
Which I think you thinking? Which black quarterback? Which one?
They're both black.
Yes.
What
It's
do
like
y'all
the people
think?
that pick two basketball teams. I can't lose.
Right. Let me ask y'all real quick though. What do y'all think Philly is gonna do with Wentz? Because that's an extent like
that
getting rid of Wentz is gonna cost some money.
$40 million on the cap.
Yeah, they just gonna have to trust it. They gonna keep him all that money they put in.
Unless they can get like a first round pick for it, like
I doubt that because the market they are
too
not.
I mean, you can't trade that contract. You can't cut that contract because you take that cap hit. That cap penalty
regardless.
40, 50, 60 mil. Ooh.
It's 60 if they just cut them up. Well, nearly 60 if they cut them, and then like a little bit more than 30 if they can trade them.
That's a loser, man.
To just sit on the cap, dead, bro. Woo!
Hey,
that's an expensive backup.
I'm glad I'm at the GM in Philly. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what I would do. I guess you just got to wait this season out, see how Jalen performs, and maybe I don't know. You push that off to the off season. You don't just push it off.
But he just been he never like was able to get into a groove like his whole career though.
Who wins?
Yeah,
he was until he got hurt.
He had that one good season, but that's what I'm saying. He kept getting hurt, so he was never able to really just get in the groove and just do his thing. It's kind of fucked up for him.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna go Arizona. I'm not gonna overthink that. I'm gonna go Arizona.
His last
game though,
be easy.
Yeah, Kansas City Chiefs up against the New Orleans Saints.
Kansas City.
Yep, and I'm really cheering for y'all, Kansas City, because if y'all beat the Saints, y'all give us Packers, you give us some more breathing room, and I need some room to breathe. So please come on through. Cleveland Browns up against the New York Giants.
The Browns.
Cleveland.
I'm going Cleveland.
That was a good fucking Baker Mayfield looking like the player that they drafted him to be. About damn time. He's having a good ass season, man, and he's been looking really good. Like that game yesterday was.
Yeah.
He was making some really good plays, nice throws.
Yeah, it makes a difference when you have a good running game to build off your passing game from.
He actually looked
comfortable. All the pressure off. Yeah.
That was there last year too. He was just trash.
Hey.
They acquired Hunt when he got suspended. He missed the first 4 games. Hunt and Chubb both was there last year too. And they had Odell with Jarvis Landry. And Njoku was still healthy.
I thought Hunt was out for like 8 games.
Yeah.
They had him for at least like 6 games last year.
They had him long enough as 10 point.
Yeah. And he was just trash. But it's all right.
Pittsburgh and Cincinnati.
Pittsburgh. Can't guarantee this shit because them niggas be.
I'm going Pittsburgh too.
Yeah, big team.
But it ain't gonna be number 1.
No. Let's get into the radio, shall we? It's a celebration. Ken, would you tell the people what the radio segment is in case they are new here?
Indeed. This is the part of the show where we play a song that is sport adjacent. It's either written, composed, produced, created by someone in the sports realm. Tim is our DJ. DJ, give
it to me.
And you are now entering our backstage production meeting.
There you go.
I don't know what the hell I was going to say. I was going to say something else.
You was about to say something wild.
I was. That's why I slowed it down.
Oh, you got a new one? Let's go.
Yeah, so this week's song is Obago by Ofili.
Ofili.
Hey, Ofili is back.
Hey.
In case you were new here, Ofili is Giannis's oldest brother. He is signed to Def Jam, and he's been releasing just a slow, steady of singles.
Dropping them singles.
It's number 3. You enjoyed the first 2?
Somebody add him, man. He be getting mad love on the pod.
No, that's a fact. First 2.
Adela Kumbo Appreciation Hour.
You take all this love.
Can we talk about LeBron during
this? That was aggressive.
That's aggressive. Like,
you gonna take
you relax this love. So yeah, that's the song this week. Tim, I haven't listened to this one, so I don't know how this is going to go.
I haven't either.
This is going to be new for all of us together. Do you want the music to start as you talk, or do you want to cue Duchan on when to start the music?
Well, once I start talking, the music kind of goes away anyway, so I'm just do it before.
Just to you, if you listen to the actual show, it's clear.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. For me, it goes away, so it'll kind of be hard to time it that way. So I'll do it before him. Actually, you know what? No, fuck it. I trust myself. Go ahead and stop that music, DJ.
All right. Cam, would you count us down to go live on air, please?
Indeed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. WTECK Radio 69.9 FM, where 69 is fine.
WTECK Radio 69.9 with 69 is fine. We got Ofili, Obago.
I see you got the dark bag.
Right, it's a different bag.
I wish I knew what he was saying.
Say now who get money, yeah, they follow. Say be now who carry honey, now ain't all the fly for area follow. Yeah, yeah, I want burger. Yeah, yeah, they are calling local. Okay, right from the place, I look at the boys now, now we are going global. Yeah, yeah, lie, what them way, yeah, why yo? Yeah, yeah, lie, Pico way, yeah, why yo? Yeah, yeah, lie, what them way, yeah, why yo? Yeah, yeah, lie, Pico way, yeah, why yo? Onye wele go, onye wele no. Obago. Onye wele go, onye wele go. Obago. Ani acha biano no. Obago. Ika biano no. Obago. Oni acha biano no. Obago.
I'm gonna figure out how I feel about this one. This is it's like more serious. Like
that's what
the first two had me all like it's time to party.
Yeah, you're trying to give the vibes.
Yeah, that's why I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt because his last shit was fine. So I'm like, I can let this ride. It'll be cool.
I feel like if we heard this one first, we would really like it.
Yeah. Nah.
I said nah.
I mean, I don't know what y'all heard. I like it.
I fuck with it.
Cool.
It's good.
It's just different than
You don't
the
miss.
other one. He's 100%.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's like I didn't get excited about it, but I wouldn't skip.
No, we need to we need to go back to the first one for the celebratory vibes.
Man, look, we need to hear that shit. We need to hear that. Mamma mia. Hey, dude, put in like a record scratch. And,
hold on, I got you. Hold on, I'm already hold on.
Let's get Shakuzi up on here for a second.
That shit fire.
Get some of that Shakuzi in here, man.
The jacuzzi.
That's funny because we always go back to this every time.
And no matter what, we always go back to this.
Monaco fuck or see ya. Baby girl, we go boogie down. All night, every day, we go dig it down. See, I like the way your booty sound like a thunder. Head up on the body, go kick with the thunder. Mamma mia, mamma mia, mamma mia.
That's Tim's favorite part.
Hell what?
Mamma mia, mamma mia, mamma mia, mamma mia. Senorita, senorita, senorita.
All right.
Can I meet you, can I meet you, can I
Y'all
meet you?
just, so Billy got a new single out. So.
Mamma
Let us know if y'all thought that was hot or not this week. Let's get into the NBA season preview. Because if you think about it, this is our last show before the season actually begins. We actually, next time we record is the opening night of the season, I believe. So we're going to preview the season real quick. Let's get into it.
I'm going to give y'all a week to prepare, Tim and Ken, because I wasn't ready this week. Next week, we are playing who he played for.
Yeah. I did horrible last time.
Half the league done turned over, so it's going to be difficult.
Yeah, I'm finna just start going through rosters and shit.
Yeah.
Hey,
I did horrible.
Hey, get ready. He gave you the.
I'm gonna be ready. Let's go.
They both gonna forget by next week.
Yeah, they gonna forget after this episode go off. And next
always up
like,
there anyways. Pew, pew.
So the way we're gonna preview the NBA season is ESPN released a article, which was a off-season survey, and they spoke with scouts and executives to get their opinion. So we're going to just go through the 8 questions they asked and answer them ourselves. But before we get into that, I do want to just cover some news that we missed during our bye week and just things that we need to react to before we give those opinions. So first, we need to talk about the fact that John Wall was traded along with a pick to the Houston Rockets. We didn't get to talk about that together. And also it should be noted that James Harden wants out of Houston, even though it was reported that he preferred to play with John Wall over Russell Westbrook. Yet and still, that ain't enough. I even saw a rumor that James Harden might have called the Rockets the Knicks of the South.
Damn.
Which
them fighting words.
That's disrespectful as hell, bro.
He came to camp late after he records his first preseason game with them, and if that picture I saw of him was real, that man had a good offseason. That man enjoyed himself.
I refuse to believe that's real. That got to be a Photoshop.
That has to be a Photoshop picture of him.
We'll see the highlights when he's on the court.
Send that picture.
Check the.
It's in the group chat.
Oh, should I? Well, I'm on my phone.
Don't check the group chat then.
Yeah.
But anywho. Yeah.
Oh, good Lord.
You didn't even say who John Wall was traded for.
Oh, my fault. Westbrook.
The disrespect.
My fault. Westbrook. He got traded to Westbrook. Which was rumored a few weeks ago. We kind of tossed the idea out there, but it's official now.
I feel like that was a deal like neither team really wanted to make, but they also didn't not want to make it. Like they kind of had to. Like they had it in their back pocket, and they both were like, "We are not going to do better than this." And okay, so your trash for my trash. Although I do think that the conversation about Russell Westbrook has gone too far. Like that man was still good last year. Like he's difficult to play with, I think. Like not like personality wise, but just like his game is hard to fit around other players. But individual talent, like I would take him 11 times out of 10 over John Wall, who hasn't played in 2.5 years or whatever it is. Like, and wasn't good for like the year and a half prior to that. So give me the healthier player that can still like give you 30 routinely.
Which is why Washington also had to trade a pick with that because they gave up the injury prone player. Too. But this was a trade for me where I was like, it doesn't necessarily raise the ceilings of either of these teams more than what it already was. Like it's literally just a swap. I was personally really excited to see John Wall and Bradley Beal back on the court together again, in part because of their just personal friendship, how much they enjoy playing with each other. I'm missing John Wall hoop, so I was just looking forward to being able to see him get back out there again. Yeah. Him getting traded to Miami, getting traded to Houston, reunited with Boogie, which I was like, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
That's dope.
Like it's cool for him.
He needed to get out of Washington, though. Real talk. He just needed a change. I feel like like him being in a new environment, him being back with Boogie. I think this go give him that drive and that motivation he needs to prove that he still got it.
Yeah, and he get to wear red now.
He get paid to wear red. I think that it's hard I think that he had to go from Washington partially because like it's clearly Bill's team at this point. And it's hard for somebody that was like the foundational face of the franchise for so long and like saw this guy come in to then take that back seat and be like, actually, you know what? It's his team now. Like we follow him, whatever. Like that's a hard, dynamic to negotiate. So I get why you will be interested in moving on from that. Like if you have the opportunity to, not to mention all the other stuff I've mentioned before.
Yeah. And John Wall was offended that they even brought his name up in trade talks to begin with. And he was like, we done.
Get me out of here.
Now.
Speaking of out of here now, LiAngelo Ball was one of 3 players cut by the Pistons for a glorious moment. All 3 Ball brothers were employed by an NBA franchise. I still got hope for Jello.
I figured y'all might have been sad about that when I seen that.
I was a little sad.
LeVar out here talking big shit.
LeVar came in crazy.
He came in hot as a motherfucker, but that's LeVar.
Raggedy.
Raggedy ass franchise. Like, damn, bro.
Oh, fuck them motherfuckers over there. They ain't
like,
shit.
dang.
They ain't never been shit.
Bringing people to the seats already. How you gonna cut that? How you gonna cut that? Like, come on, bro. Like,
bringing people.
But they have fans?
It's COVID, fam.
you saying he's one of the Ball brothers, so they bring some attention because, man,
Just
I'm like, you know,
LeVar, you can't take a LeVar Ball say seriously like that.
And then they asked him who would win between what legend would he want to play 1-on-1 against? He said Jordan. Who I playing for $200 million right now. Like,
who for the pay that shit?
Like, you got $200 million?
That's all.
That was my first thought.
What do you do for a living, sir?
We don't ask those questions.
The greatest promoter of all time.
Hey, if he got $200 million to put up, Jordan
take an L. If he got $200 million to take an L,
Jordan would do it.
Hey, we know Jordan got a gambling problem.
Right.
Jordan would do it. Bet.
Jordan, like, you said, what? That's an easy 200. Let's go.
You know what's funny? I feel like on a personal level, like now that obviously Melo plays for Charlotte, like I feel like that's the weird ass dynamic that Michael Jordan would probably go for it. Like they would probably actually be friends. Like
after all is said and done.
Yeah,
Michael
like
Jordan gonna be on an episode of Ball in the Family. That'd be wild. I wouldn't even know what to do. I would be like,
Jordan would just find him funny. I feel like he appreciates the shit talking.
Oh, yeah. He has to. Like from one to another, like he just has to.
Especially since he knows he obviously can bust his ass. So like it's not even like he's threatened by it. Like it's just like you funny dude.
We mentioned Paul George already, so I'm gonna talk about the fact that Kyrie Irving had went on the strike and came off a strike in the time that we had last talked to y'all. So at first he said he wasn't meeting with the media. He put out an iOS press release, then a fancy press release where he said he ain't doing that. He's going to be precise and focus on basketball, and any message that he want to communicate is going to be written out. And then he called the media pawns and said, don't talk to pawns. So deal with that as you will. But then he got fined and the Nets got fined $25,000. And the league said, we will continue to fine y'all until he speaks to the media. And Kyrie spoke to the media, y'all. He is back. So that saga has ended already.
That nigga be doing too much, bro.
Like,
and it's crazy like, because...
Oh, he do too much.
Yeah. No, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, like, like I don't think anybody except for like LeBron, Jared Dudley, and CJ McCollum like actually enjoy doing media. So, like, you're not alone in like your disdain for media availability, but it's literally part of your job. Like,
in the contract.
Yeah, it's part of your contract. So you can't just be like, actually, I would prefer to just focus on basketball and like no, like you gotta do it. Like, like that would be like you saying like I still want to get paid, but I'm not gonna play in these games all season because I'd like to focus on my media availability. You know what I mean? Like it wouldn't work that way, so it's not gonna work this way. Like it's literally part of your job. And then like I don't know, like you get in trouble because you say dumbass shit. Like you don't have to say all the things that you say to the media. Like you get yourself in trouble. It's not like they're misconstruing what you say. You're not being taken out of context. Like we can see the video. Like you just say dumb shit, and even when you put out your own stuff, you say dumb shit. So like you get upset because like the thing with LeBron, like you said that. Like nobody's like taking like what. Nobody's flipping what you said and making it seem like you said something that you didn't. Like, no, word for word, you insinuated that like LeBron wasn't like reliable in the clutch. Like,
he heard you.
Like LeBron didn't read it that way because the media said it. LeBron read it that way because that's how you said it.
You cut him deep.
He did say he was hurt by it, but
he did. You hurt me, man.
LeBron's like, oh,
you cut me deep.
Right, like
what?
I was minding my business, and you. I thought we was cool.
You know how many championships I got that motherfucker?
One.
He's a
one. The only one.
But yeah, so like that's the thing. Like I just roll my eyes because like for as much negative attention as Kyrie brings to himself, like he does so much good. Like even the fine thing, he's like, yeah, like donate it to whatever. And which I mean, like as the VP of the Players Association, like he knows where that money is going. So like even saying some shit like that is kind of like I don't know, like it kind of bites at it. But like he paid for like the WNBA salaries for people that sat out. Like He does things for like Native American groups. He does things for Black Lives Matter groups. Like he does really good things, but like he overshadows it by like all the dumb things that he just like does.
Am I talking?
Mm-hmm.
just donate, do your philanthropy, you know.
And
And
it's
be
like
cool.
nobody.
just think before you speak. That's what I'll say. I won't say shut up. I'll say think before you speak. Like
There you go.
control your message.
Exactly.
Choose your
Like
words carefully.
exactly.
Like Woj.
Don't get me back on Woj. Some bad news. Kemba Walker is actually going to miss the start of the season with his knee injury. So hope you heal up quick from that, Kemba. I like watching Kemba play basketball, even if it is on the Celtics.
Getting his
And
step
also-
back in the world, bro.
Right. The NBA has officially suspended random marijuana testing for the upcoming season. Good for y'all. Good for y'all.
Nice.
Just grandfather that in there. Just let that ride. Just let that
Yeah,
ride.
no, they not getting that back in the bottle. That genie is out.
No,
Like they're never
it's
testing for
gone.
anything. Yeah. Like I knew that was in the bubble. Like they're never getting that back.
The players say, "Oh, we ain't getting tested for who?"
Mm-mm.
Okay, let's keep that going.
Yes.
Although I was listening to Mark Cuban on Simmons' podcast earlier, and he was saying like it's more so like the older guys, and like it wasn't like the snitching thing. He was saying like the younger guys aren't really into weed like some of the older players are. So it's not, and like stuff is safer now. Like there's more research about marijuana, like it's being legalized in more places. Like it's just not a major problem. He said like when he took over in 2000, like you had people where like they were smoking so much like it affected their play, like the quality of their play. Like nowadays, he's like people are much smarter about it, and it's really we use it as like pain relief, anxiety relief, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get into those off-season survey questions, which will kind of frame how we feel the upcoming season is going to go. I will preface this by saying this is, of course, assuming health. This is a NBA season being played during a pandemic. There are bound to be positives. There is bound to be a crazy season. So this is all based upon health, even more than normal season. So I'm going to ask y'all this. Going into this season, who was the best player in the NBA?
The King still got the crown.
Yeah, I was going to say it's LeBron James. I can't front. It's LeBron James. Even Giannis said so. It's LeBron James.
I don't know. I felt like it was AD last year.
LeBron James.
What? Say like me.
So you think AD is the best player in the NBA?
Yeah, there's an argument to be had there. Yes.
Is that an argument that you're trying to make, or are you just saying? Are you just playing devil's advocate? Like, who
Right.
do you really think is the best
like
player
at
in
the
NBA?
moment, if I was to take one player,
Come on, man, it's a podcast. We can't have all this dead air.
This nigga.
I'm gonna roll with AD.
All right.
That's interesting. Ken, who do you say?
LeBron.
All right.
LeBron James.
Most of the
Back on
people
argument.
surveyed agreed. By the way, with 7 votes for LeBron, 1 for Giannis.
Wait, so this is a survey conducted for 8 people?
Yep.
That's like
Hey.
the epitome of small size. But
Hey,
yeah,
we brought it up to 12. We brought it up to 12.
there you go.
We helping them out. Who will win MVP this season?
Giannis.
LeBron James. No, yes.
I think Giannis isn't winning another MVP until he wins the title.
Yeah, I get
Like
it.
unless he
Season
like
after.
averages 40 and 20. Like he got to go way above and beyond. Like to like that's just the way the media thing goes.
Yeah, he already won back-to-back, too. You know, voter fatigue is real, too. Now they're going to start nitpicking.
I think it's the war is Luka's to lose at this point. Like I think he has the narrative. Like not to go all James Harden, but I do think he has like the narrative momentum coming out of the bubble. Like his stats are bound to improve. Like if these games against the Bucks are any indication, like Dallas should be pretty good.
Even without KP.
Yeah, so I got Luka.
The survey, folks, were split. 4 for Luka, 2 for Jokic. And then Giannis and Dame Dollar are both tied with 1. With 1. Which team had the best offseason? I'll say it for you, Ken. It was the Lakers.
Yeah.
Hey, before today, I wouldn't said this, but now Bucks.
That's fair. I mean,
That's
that's fair.
Yes, I said the Nets because they got healthy and KD looks good and Kyrie looks good and mixing them and that team's going to be a problem. So coming back is healthy. You heard what I said, motherfucker.
They do never get healthy. That's all they did.
I will say an underrated offseason was Philly. Like, I'm actually worried about Philly now. Like, their team makes sense. Like around Embiid and Simmons. I also like Portland.
Portland also had a good offseason, which is a team that did not get a vote amongst the 8 in this survey. Lakers got 4, the Hawks got 2, the Thunder got 1, and the 76ers got 1. I can understand liking Atlanta's offseason. They're definitely all in on the playoff push, but I kind of feel like they might have too many guys who think their role is different than what it actually is going to end up being. But they got too many guys who could be playing on that team right now. There's not much separation between a lot of the guys after trade for sure. Yeah. So, yeah. Next, which team had the worst offseason? And to take Eric's answer, if we would have recorded this before the news, I would have been like the Bucks if we don't get Giannis, but they got Giannis, so they ain't on this list no more. For me.
I mean, can you say that OKC? No, because they picked up so many
They got a lot of draft picks.
Yeah, they got hella draft picks.
I'll tell you who they said. They had a tie for number 1 between the Pistons and the Rockets.
Okay.
And I can see why you would say the Pistons because Eric's point a couple weeks ago when they signed Grant to their contract, like, what are y'all doing? He ain't built for this.
And they lost Christian.
Like, I get it. Like, now that I've seen, like, the thing kind of settle out, like, Detroit's wanting to be bad. Like, I don't think that they had a good offseason, but I think that a lot of that was colored by the fact that the first 3 deals that got reported were, like, the Pistons signing centers after they had traded for a center and drafted a center. But they did wind up getting rid of, like, a lot of their centers that they had picked up. So it doesn't look as goofy. It was like the Knicks last year with power forwards or Philly getting all those front court players. It's like, what are y'all doing? Like, y'all loading up. But, like, now I think their roster composition is a little bit cleaner. But, yeah, I mean, like, it wasn't great, so I'm not going to defend it that hard. I think that, like, people are just like, LOL Pistons because of, like, how things kind of came out. But although they did, like, trade for a bunch of people just to waive them, which was weird. Okay, yeah, I'm on board with Pistons. Like, I just
talk yourself into that one. Yeah, I won't fight that one too much.
Yeah, Detroit. Yeah,
I actually do have some. So Miami, Toronto, and Mavericks, like, they all passed on opportunities to improve their team this year to save cap space for the next year, and now the free agency class for next year is just like maybe Kawhi Leonard and a bunch of people that don't really move the needle. So y'all fuck that up. Like, I mean, I get it. Like, you gotta go for the Hail Mary, but at the same time, like, Dallas, you have a generational superstar of your own, like, that is on, like, is ready to compete now. Miami, you were in the finals last year. Toronto let their 2 best big men go for nothing. Like, y'all have an opportunity to really, like, especially the teams that are in the East, like, y'all have an opportunity to be, you know, in the finals, and y'all passed on that on the off chance that Giannis might come available in a year.
I'm going to actually go with their other number 1 pick. I'm going to definitely go with Houston. Like, I like some of the signings they made. Like, I like them getting Christian Wood. I like them taking a shot on Boogie, them swapping Wall for Westbrook. And that's a moot point at this point. But just the storylines around the team, like, it was just a rough offseason for them. Like, your GM left, your coach left, and then both your star players said, I don't want to play here either. So, and you got a new coach on top of it who has to deal with all of this noise going into his first season. Like, it's just a rough way to go into the season. So, I'm going to go with Houston. And speaking of, next question. Where will James Harden be playing after the trade deadline?
Houston.
Yeah, I was going to say Houston. I don't think he gets traded this year.
He'll be in Houston.
1, it's easier to make trades in the offseason. And 2, I don't think that there is, unless Ben Simmons becomes available, I don't think that there's, like, a home run deal that can be made
midstream.
And I don't think Philly's going to be willing to take that chance with the new coach to see how he can fit Embiid and Simmons together. Like, it just doesn't make sense to trade. It doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm. Unless it becomes like super obvious, like, this ain't going to work.
Oh yeah, then that's different.
Which I don't know if they'll have enough time before the trade deadline to make that
decision.
Yeah.
Which team?
Like this is where I was like pre Giannis re-signing. Like I was talking myself into it. Like fuck it, let's go, let's do it. Like Chris, Brooke, and Dante, let's go.
Giannis didn't even want him on his All-Star team. I doubt he wants to play with him in Milwaukee. I'm gonna just lay that out there.
Well, I mean, like obviously it's dependent on if Giannis says, "All right, cool," but
yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. Which
like,
team?
It's funny that he put him on his list though.
He did that just because Milwaukee's a good team. That was purely a leverage play. He don't want to come here either. He gonna be at Silk. Where he gonna go? Ain't nothing here for James.
Yeah.
Is it salary cap circumvention to open up your own strip club and import strippers? Like,
nah,
might be worth the investment.
Which team will surprise, either in good or bad ways, this season? So a surprise team for you.
Let's see, surprise team.
I'll tell you what the the 8 people they surveyed said. So you had number 1 Houston Rockets, and then tied for 2. So each of the following teams received a vote: Milwaukee Bucks, Oklahoma City Thunder, Phoenix Suns, Golden State Warriors, Portland Trail Blazers. I mean, if Wiseman's really good, he could help buoy that Warriors team into a surefire playoff spot, because that fight in the West is gonna be rough.
I want to say either Dallas or Portland. Like I can see either one of them having a top 2 seed in the West. I don't know how much of a surprise that is, but I do think that right now it's still like Lakers, Clippers, Nuggets.
I could see Portland. I could see Portland before I could see Dallas being a 2 seed.
But again, that goes kind of hand in hand with Luka for MVP. Like if he has him,
that is true,
as a top 2 seed. Like
that is true. All right.
Last but not least, I can tell y'all really thinking like, but
I can't tell if they thinking or if they tired. So I'm gonna just move on.
And I really was thinking like, damn, what the fuck?
Or is Tim doing that thing where he's trying to pretend like he froze?
I said the Bucks a while ago.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear you. My fault.
Bucks go.
Put some bass in your chest.
Damn.
Bass in your voice.
I was like, I was thinking like, I don't think that's the phrase.
Yeah.
This is bass in your chest.
Last question on the survey: which teams will win the East and the West, and who wins the finals?
Oh, this is easy.
Right. Milwaukee Lakers. Milwaukee.
Exactly. This is easy.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna just move on. Exactly.
What? Lakers winning.
Let's listen back to this.
No, Lakers running back. We are here.
No,
that's not what you said.
That's not what you just said.
Lakers will win it all. Bucks will just come out the East. There you go.
I'm proud of you for not throwing them gang signs when you said that.
Right. All right. Let's do some college sport news real quick. Does someone want to run through these for me real quick?
I got you.
Just some quick hitters.
All right. So a couple upsets. Number 6, Illinois lost to the unranked Missouri. And then Marquette.
It's basketball, by the way.
Yeah, college basketball for the men. Then Marquette actually beat or upset the number 9 ranked Creighton. So congratulations, y'all here balling and shit. The Florida Gators men. So
this was scary.
Yeah. So Florida Gators men basketball player Keontae Johnson. Pretty much he collapsed on the court. So they had to take him to the hospital, and then they had to. He was medically induced. But on a positive note, today, he came. He's in stable condition now.
Mm-hmm.
So glad that everything is kind of working out and he's stable and he's breathing on his own and he's speaking with his parents and his doctors, but they said they seen some brain activity for a minute, so they want to induce a coma just to kind of. It was scary, real scary. So, but I'm glad the young man's doing better. Johnson was previously tested positive for COVID-19 along with most of his teammates, which caused the program to shut down for the start of the season. So we don't know if that could be an effect or anything like that. We won't say anything to that effect, but that is a case that happened. So, also, Duke forward, Milwaukee's own Jalen Johnson, he went to Nicolay. He's out indefinitely with a foot injury. That picture that they had on him made him look some serious, bro. I was like, this man look like a monster.
Oh, yeah.
He's probably going to be a top 5 pick. So, yeah.
Yeah, that man was expected to be a top 5 pick. So I hope whatever injury this isn't something that's going to keep him out. I know he's out indefinitely, but I hope it'll be on the shorter side rather than the longer side, and that he'll be able to take that leap, get that check.
Exactly.
I did see where Coach K is kind of like now rethinking the whole COVID thing, although that also might have something to do with the fact that Duke has underperformed to start the season.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that'll do it.
He's like,
it'll make you evaluate when you're losing.
Did they get smacked recently? I thought they got blown out recently.
That's what I'm saying. Like they have not looked good. Like Jalen looks fine, but like the rest of the team.
He was like, why are we playing?
College football. The number 17 North Carolina Tar Heels have capped off their best regular season in 5 years with an impressive 62-26 victory over the U on Saturday. I tuned into that. I was like, Sam, look, she's like, God dang, damn, it was bad. It was bad.
I was like basketball. I was like, oh no, football.
Oh. Yeah, they was kicking their ass, and then I turned away from it, and she came back later. She was like, did they win? I'm like, what you think? No. So they didn't come back at all. No, bro, it was terrible.
No way.
But Vanderbilt's Sarah Fuller became the first woman to score in Power 5 football. So Fuller became the first woman to score in Power 5 game when she kicked an extra point for Vanderbilt in the first quarter against Tennessee. Unfortunately, their season has come to an end.
It was trash.
Yeah, they were terrible. They couldn't even let her kick an extra point in her first game. Damn shame. I want to say Gus Malzahn has been fired as Auburn's football coach, and he had a $21.45 million contract buyout. So they spent that much, and they can't give these young men no money. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Lovie Smith.
Like, imagine somebody giving you $21 million to
fire you.
Not do your job no more.
Hey, we'll give you $21 million to leave.
Well, he's going to get another job. It's not like he's never going to coach again, so...
That's
crazy.
Wild.
Crazy.
Lovie Smith was fired as Illinois football coach. He was there for 5 years. He went 10 for 33 and 17 for 39 overall. He went 10 for 33 in the Big Ten and 17 for 39 overall. Also, University.
I'll be honest, I forgot he was there.
I did too. The University of Arizona also fired head coach Kevin Sumlin after going 0 for 5 this season. Arizona is in the midst of a 12-game losing streak dating back to last season and got throttled 70-7 by Arizona State on Friday.
Man, not a good week for black coaches.
That's what I said. When I seen it, I'm like, bro, I'm putting the shit in there. I'm like, dog, black coach. Like, oh, do I want to put this shit in here? That shit rough. It was rough.
And there ain't that many to begin with.
No, that's the problem. I was like, damn, y'all out here making this. I mean, these records are terrible. And in your last game, you lost 70-7.
Man.
Yeah, nah. Arizona State's Jackson. Arizona State's. I forgot his name.
It's Jackson.
No, it's not. It was. Hold on.
It's not pronounced he. It's pronounced something. It's pronounced differently, which I forget.
Is it? Okay.
Isn't it Ing?
See, that's
I'm not gonna. His last name is spelled H-E, but it's not pronounced he. I can't remember how it's pronounced properly, but that young man made history.
Yeah, well, yeah, because it's spelled he, like you said, but anyway. He was the first Chinese player to score a touchdown in the college football.
Chinese born.
So he was born. Yeah, I ain't gonna that.
Shoutout, China.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, good stuff. But yeah, congratulations to him. And then lastly, Boston College opted out of the bowl game over emotional, mental, and physical grind. And and they're probably like the first of many to opt out because they were saying that like it was an effect of COVID. So like, hey, we opting out because it's been mentally and emotionally and physically tough on our boys, and even though we're eligible for a game, we just said no.
I saw someone pointing out that like bowl games are usually like a reward for the season, and it's like an opportunity for you to go away somewhere and like be in a different location and hang out with your friends. Like, I don't know how much partying goes on, but like it's like more of a festive atmosphere. And like this year, that obviously can't be because you'll be basically in COVID lockdown if you do go somewhere. So it's like, what's kind of the point? I mean, I guess money, but players ain't getting that
like bowl money. But if ain't gonna be no fans there still, then like the schools is like, well, shit, what the fuck is the point? It's only a couple more dollars.
All right, let's get into some wrestling news real quick. First, we do want to just say rest in peace to WWE Hall of Famer Pat Patterson, who passed away since we last got together. Just sending out prayers and condolences to his family.
That was a nice tribute they had for him too.
Yeah, it was. WWE does that type of stuff really well. Tributes and documentaries, like they are amazing. We did start watching The Last Ride finally, and you were right. It is pretty good.
It is really good.
It's really good.
I'm good.
Sting is the newest member of AEW.
I don't understand this.
No, so what they're doing is Impact AEW Invasion storyline. So like the WCW WWE storyline, they're just doing it with Impact and AEW. So that's why Sting shows up.
They own like AEW.
They're doing so there's an actual news story that AEW and Impact are doing a partnership.
Okay.
So that's why this storyline came from.
I'm
like, oh,
Impact.
You said what?
Impact comes on TV.
Yeah, Sting on.
I thought the Sting thing was independent of the Impact thing. Like I thought Sting. I thought so because I don't believe Sting had any affiliation with Impact.
I thought Sting came to fight some dude that got white face paint. That's what we're saying. I don't know who the nigga is, but that's who he was beefing with. Well, they was just staring at each other, and I was like, "Fuck it."
It's possible because
how old is Sting? Sting is in the 60s, right?
Yeah, he up there.
He probably shouldn't be wrestling.
No.
Yeah.
He had to retire from WWE because he had like spinal stenosis or something like that.
He's 61.
Jesus, come on, dude. Come on, bro.
Hey, you got that bat. That bat is ageless.
He might. Yeah, that bat is ageless. I believe that he'd be going into a program with Cody, which makes sense. Like, give him a safer worker.
Ain't Cody in a storyline with Shaq? Like, how many fucking storylines did that dude in?
Hey, it's his company.
That man do everything.
He in the business. But also, TLC is this weekend. WWE has a pay-per-view. Tim, I'm gonna kick to you like I have for the past few pay-per-views. Can you give us what's time? We normally give a minute, 2 minutes.
A minute.
We watch.
You get 60 seconds.
You got a minute to tell us why we should watch this. I'm gonna start the timer soon. I'll let you know when it's began.
Go ahead, Bucko.
Go ahead.
All right. So I would say you should watch this because there's a couple good storylines going on right now. You got Roman Reigns' storyline with the head of the table thing, where Kevin Owens being like the rebel. He's always been good as being like a rebel rouser, kind of a modern Stone Cold type anti-hero kind of thing. But he going against Roman Reigns and Jey Uso. That's going to be great. AJ Styles is back in the title picture with Drew McIntyre. AJ Styles is dope. Drew McIntyre is good. That's going to be a great match. Plus, he got that mountain of a man behind him at all times. So that'll be interesting if he plays a part in this. Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton always puts on a good show. I'm wondering if he goes stand in front of his house burning it down, striking the pose again or some shit. But we'll see. They always make good stories. Sasha's defending her title, and then the New Day versus the Hurt Business is probably going to be a really good match. So I'm excited for TLC. I would tune in. Plus, it's tables, ladders, and chairs and shit. That's the name of the pay-per-view. So it's going to be somebody going through some tables or some ladders or some chairs.
And there you have it. Under a minute.
Am I sold?
Are you sold?
I'm going to check it out. No, I'm gonna check it out. I've been watching more wrestling lately.
More wrestling.
Go on, get on in. Never mind.
Hey, I don't know if it's me. Have you been watching NXT consistently?
We just watched War Games and
God dang, that was a great match with the men's War Games match.
The whole that shit, really even the women was good too.
But NXT hasn't really been that good consistently weekly.
That's because Vince done put his paws on it.
Yeah, no, it's been pretty trash, honestly. Because I've been watching more AEW on Wednesdays now, and I don't know what's going on there. I just like that's all I know. I like Kenny Omega. I was like, I like him. I like Cody. But everybody else, I don't even know who they is. I'll be texting the mayor like, oh, yo, who is this? Or who is that? I'm like, who is this nigga?
But I do want to shout out before we move on from wrestling. I want to shout out Pat McAfee because I was clowning dude initially when he came into the NXT storylines or whatever. But that man, they put on the show. They put on the show.
He called him Mike.
Yeah. So we got some like social justice news to round out the topics of the week. Eric put up the Black Power fist. The Cleveland baseball team plans to change the team nickname. The new team name is to be determined. But they finally get a new name.
About time. Like it's been a while. We should have probably did.
They're gonna be the.
We were on the show when they changed the logo.
That was long overdue.
And we said that at that time, and then they said we ain't changing the name, but we'll change the logo. And we was like, I guess that's something. But now they finally came around. Like, no, let's change it all.
Do you think they're gonna do what Washington did?
Just let it go.
I think I said that like when Washington changed their name too. I'm like, Cleveland's baseball team and Kansas City's football team. Like, people gonna start looking at them like.
Has a decent ring to it.
You own the clock. You own the clock.
Like, I think
Wisconsin,
Kansas City might be like might take a little bit longer. But
yeah, they're gonna be the last ones.
Yeah.
In Wisconsin, the Packers, the Bucks, the Brewers, and Microsoft all came together to launch the Equity League for Social Change.
Dope.
Oh, for sure. I think it's supposed to be something with
helping small minority business, I believe.
For sure.
I forgot to put it in the thing, but the Hawks also like they took out a loan for something. I think it was like $35 million, but I don't remember what it was for. But it came from like either a black-owned bank or all black-owned banks. Like, so it was like a $35 million loan. It's the first time that a sports franchise has taken out a loan with a black banking institution. So
that's cool. Dope. Back to the Wisconsin sport team collaboration with Microsoft. The way that they worded it was that they are attacking a multifaceted generational problem with a multifaceted generational solution. Our goal is to invest in companies and founders that have strong potential to produce both significant financial returns and large-scale social impact. Our strategy to achieve this is one that challenges the status quo, and we're excited to show how the venture capital and startup space can be used to facilitate long-term positive change. So the way they feel is that genius is equally distributed, regardless of race and gender and zip code, but opportunity ain't. So let's try to make these opportunities more widespread for everybody. So I salute them for doing that. Blow the whistle. We got one?
Got one.
Let's get into it.
All right, now that's enough out of you. You know what? Tee his ass up.
Yeah, so my blow the whistle is on something we kind of touched on earlier, but James Harden was he held out first week or so of training camp because he wants to force his way out of Houston, which if anybody knows me, knows I'm all about player empowerment. Like, if you don't want to work there no more, like, you should be well within your rights to ask out. But, the way that he kind of went about it, I'm not on board with. Specifically, what he chose to do with his free time when he was not at training camp. This man was gallivanting around the country, partying. Like, we are still in a pandemic. Like, going to Lil Baby's birthday party in Atlanta and then going to strip clubs and nightclubs in Las Vegas. Like, you're doing the two main things that you're not supposed to be doing, which is being in big-ass groups of people and traveling across state lines. Like, sit your ass down somewhere. And, if holding out is the tack that you want to take to force your way out of Houston, again, I'm not necessarily on board with it, but that's what you choose to do. But the public safety guidelines that you're flaunting, can't get with that, my guy. Like, you still need to be safe. You still need to take this pandemic seriously. Like, I know we have the vaccine now, but like obviously it hasn't been distributed, especially not on the scale that it needs to be for people to just be out here moving freely. So please, please, please take this fucking pandemic seriously.
Yes, sir.
For sure. Real talk. Wear a mask, wash your hands.
Joe, because it could happen to you.
Oh, you were really close on the bar. Like, wear a mask and wash your ass. But I get that don't work. But, a little snappier. Like, it was a better slogan.
All right, let's get into the Tech Top 5 and get out of here.
5, 4, 3,
2,
1. Tech Top 5.
Last time we were together, the Tech Top 5 we did was best two-sport athletes. So, that was last time we were here. This time that we're here, we are doing the best city edition jerseys in the NBA this season. So, from all of the new releases of the city jerseys, which ones are the best? Tim, what you got?
I got number 5. I'm going to go with San Antonio.
Fiesta.
Those are dope.
Yeah, the Fiesta jersey, they're real clean.
It's about time.
Right. Number 4, I got Utah. Number 3, I got
what
Phoenix.
Utah got it going on. Oh, okay.
Like the rising sun kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Phoenix is number 3. Number 2, I got Miami. I've always been a fan of the Vice colorway. Always been a fan of the Vice colorway.
I like the Vice colorways, but I do not like the two-tone.
Which is why they're number 2.
I like it.
Because typically they've been my number 1 like the last couple times they got their jerseys out.
Same. This was a miss for me. This was a miss.
Well, the gradient thing, I'm cool on it. I'm kind of cool on it. But number 1, I got Milwaukee. I really do like this blue that we got for the lake and stuff like that. And I can't wait to see them because, again, they're supposed to, the wording and stuff like that is supposed to appear wet under the lights too. So I'm curious to see how this goes. But I like the color. I really do like the scheme and the colors. So, yeah.
Okay.
There you have it.
Eric, what you got?
Let's see. So 5, I'm gonna go with Chicago.
Okay.
Like the old school, like Art Deco kind of vibe. I think it also is like part of like the Chicago, like the play or musical.
So like the play, the font from the play.
So that's 5. 4. I'm gonna go with Dallas. I'm gonna just stick with my gut. The white and gold. Like
White Ranger, bro.
Hey, it's clean. I like it. I don't know what it means. Like, I don't know what the story is behind it, but it's just like,
it is
I like
clean.
the colorway. It's clean.
It is clean.
3, I'm going to go with Memphis.
Tennessee.
Yeah, Memphis. I just like it. Like the kind of old school kind of Grizzlies thing down the side, but also tying into some of the Memphis stuff. Like, isn't it like, is it Isaac Hayes?
Yes.
There's a musician, like the story behind it. So, like, I like that. 2, I'm going with the Valley, the Suns, Valley Boys jerseys. Like, it's kind of messed up because I feel like it was inspired kind of by, what's his name? Kelly Oubre, and he modeled it one time and it got traded like the next week. And they gave his number to Chris Paul. Like, did my man dirty. Number 1, it wouldn't be me if it wasn't the MLK Atlanta Hawks jerseys.
Yes. I was hoping someone else had them on their list. I'll just segue that into my list. So I have the Hawks at number 5. I like the jerseys. I like what they did with it. I think the court is actually stronger than the jerseys because they got like that stained glass.
Yeah, the court code.
Like the court is gorgeous. Love it. Love the color. Love the jerseys with that. So they're 5 just off the strength of like, it's an MLK uniform, 1, but the court y'all got is really cold. So y'all 5. Number 4, I got Milwaukee. I do like the blue. I like the wave. Like I do enjoy it. Number 3, I got Phoenix. I like the Valley. I like the colors. It reminds me of the Jazz old, the Radiant they had before a little bit. Kind of mixed with Denver's scheme, but I like it for Phoenix a lot. Number 2, I got Memphis because them Isaac Hayes jerseys are cold. Just the history they were able to put into that, and Isaac Hayes also deserves to be honored, so I'm just happy about that. And then number 1, I got San Antonio really, really happy that the Fiesta is back. I'm a big fan of the Fiesta. So number 1 for me.
Fiesta.
Oh, we can't.
Yeah, 2 things. One, I forgot about San Antonio, so they would be on my list, but I forgot about them. So they can stay off. Like even though Tim had just not mentioned them, and the Atlanta thing. So like, I don't buy jerseys for teams I don't support, but I think I'm gonna get one of the MLK joints. Like,
yeah, I tweeted the Hawks like, can y'all please like do this again next season when like we can come, because I would love to see a game on that court.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
They can always release the white jersey, like do what Miami did. Just keep putting the same jersey out.
That is true. That is true. Cam, what you got?
All right. At number 5, I have San Antonio. Number 4, Denver. Number 3, Milwaukee. Those blue joints is fire. Like either a jacket or something like that.
That jacket is cold.
Yeah, that's why I was like, that jacket cold. Like I'm definitely probably jacket. Number 2. So I like Indiana. I know a lot of people don't fuck with it.
It's kind of a throwback. I can see why.
Yeah,
like it kind of looks like the old school. Yeah.
And number 1, I love the Miami joint. I know some people don't F with it though, but I F's with it.
It's like the gradient, the script and the gradient. I don't like that the script also flips. Like it just it's a little too busy for me. I get why people love it. I do get it. But this one won for me.
I think if it would have been like
years were better.
I think if it would have been like a horizontal gradient where like it like fades like as you go up and down the jersey as opposed to side, like now it just look busy.
Yeah, it's too much going on for me as well. But that's our top 5 this week. We hope y'all vote for them lists. We hope y'all enjoyed this week's episode. As a reminder, if you want to get us a Christmas gift, share the show, rate and review.
That's the best gift.
Best gift. Cash. We take that too.
We do take cash. I'm not going to say we don't, but all we asking for is the free gift. I mean, if you want to support financially instead, by all means. All our cash apps are open. We will make sure the pod gets supplied. So whatever you choose. But we hope y'all enjoyed the show this week. Glad to be back with y'all. And make sure you follow me if you want to, I guess. Well, no, I'm not going to say make sure you follow me. I'm going to reword that the way I normally do because that's the way that makes most sense. If you're interested and you want to follow me personally on social media, you can catch me.
Wait a minute.
On the Twitter, the Instagram, and the PSN at Camille Monet, CAMILLEMONAE, because
your mom is fancy.
Thank you, sir.
At Bike Spinner on Twitter.
That's all you get.
Goddamn right.
Every day, just for gentlemen on Instagram, K Harris 216 on Twitter and Snapchat. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna get it together.
So we be doing the same thing every week. Each week, it's a surprise to you.
I'll be going strong for a few weeks, but then I'm like, damn, what's my shit again?
I ain't seen a consecutive week the first.
Hey, ain't nobody. Nigga, say your social so we can get up out of here, nigga. Man, Copy don't know shit.
And it's your boy, TIMKINZ, the number 3, a.k.a. Ass Ketchum, a.k.a. Mr. Give It To Me. Y'all have a good night now. You know, I miss y'all and shit.
Thank you, Giannis.
As a reminder, Giannis is a buck for the next 6 years. 5 years.
At least 2025.
At least until 2025. We got Giannis, baby. We got Giannis.
I guess we know what the Clipper are going to be this week.
I just took the title over.
Oh, it's definitely going to be Giannis this week. What you thought. But no, that's the show this week. Take care, y'all.
Peace.
This has been a presentation of the Break Media.